Nick Rudder from McKees37.com. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to clean, condition, and protect the leather upholstery found in most modern day vehicles. Well, why am I saying leather like this? Well, the fact of the matter is, unless you shell out big bucks, most vehicles from Honda, Toyota, Hyundai, Kia, Ford, Chevy, they don't have genuine leather seats. You have to step up to Mercedes and BMW and Cadillac to obtain a vehicle with actual genuine cowhide. Modern vehicles use what they call pleather. It is a synthetic leather, some call it a vegan leather, but it's not real leather. It's part of the plastic family and it requires different products compared to traditional leather upholstery. It's a very different material. Think of cowhide as skin. It's porous, right? When your skin is dry, you put some lotion on, your skin becomes better then. It's the same thing with genuine leather upholstery. The synthetic leather found in modern day vehicles, well, it doesn't dry out as much. However, it does still need to be cleaned and protected despite what some people say. So naturally, we manufacture the products for it as part of our vegan leather care line, which consists of 3 products. They're very simple and straightforward. Vegan leather cleaner, vegan leather 3-in-1, and our vegan leather conditioner. The focus of this video is going to be on the vegan leather cleaner and the vegan leather conditioning sealant because the 3-in-1 is a maintenance product, which I'll touch base on later on. The vehicle for this video is a 2025 Toyota Camry SC. That's the mid-level trim, it's the volume seller, and it has what Toyota calls SofTex. And according to Toyota, SofTex is a durable synthetic leather material designed to mimic the look and feel of real leather, but is more affordable and it's eco-friendly. Cleaning this is very straightforward. First and foremost, I do all the vacuuming first. I vacuum the carpets, I vacuum in between the seat rails, just get the vacuuming out of the way, take the floor mats out of there, and be really thorough with your vacuuming. I've sold a lot of vacuum cleaners over the years, and I gotta tell you, my favorite hands down is the cordless hand vac from Metropolitan Vacuum Cleaner Company. This guy, it's available in 2 models. You have the standard and you have the deluxe model. Don't even bother getting the standard model. Get the deluxe. It has 2 batteries, a 3-foot hose, a ton of attachments, a HEPA filter. It is an awesome machine, and it works extremely well to vacuum up loose dirt and debris. Like the dashboard, the steering wheel, your HVAC controls, the door panel, it's quiet. The battery has a long life. I mean, all around, they hit this one out of the park. Before I vacuum the seats though, I like to take a detail brush like this, and I like to use this to just kind of get more of the stubborn grip particles. This particular vehicle is often taken to the beach, so there's sand in there, and sometimes the owner will eat like bagels in the vehicle, so you get crumbs and you get little salt pebbles, and using a brush like this in the seams helps remove the stubborn particles, so the vacuum cleaner, it just sucks them right up and you're not trying to scrub it with the vacuum and to try and release it that way. So do that first and then vacuum everything up. Again, this guy, it's fantastic. It weighs next to nothing and you simply can't beat the quality of a Metropolitan vacuum cleaner. Once everything is vacuumed, I like to use the vegan leather cleaner with one of our dual action scrub pads. These are awesome. On one side, you have a really nice, soft, plush microfiber, which works extremely well for applying the vegan leather conditioning sealant. And then on the other side, you have thousands of these nylon bristles, and they're really soft. However, they're actually extremely effective for scrubbing. They work so well that I actually caution people when they use them on vehicles with real leather. These are abrasive. Don't fear. It's perfectly safe on the pleather or the SofTex, whatever fake leather your vehicle has, when used with a high quality cleaner, because the cleaner provides a barrier of lubrication. But using these guys is simple. Take the cleaner and spray it directly onto the material. And what's really nice about the vegan leather cleaner is this particular Toyota, this seat is like 90% SofTex, and then some of the bolsters and the trim, it's a cloth material. This is safe on both. And I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite smelling products. It is to die for. And like other McKees 37 products, you know, for interior application, when you're spraying it, It's not going to cause you to cough or hack because there's no bad chemicals. This is actually plant-based. So I spray the seat, and then I take the dual action scrubber here and I gently go over the seat. You don't have to be too aggressive. Let the cleaner do the work for you, as well as the abrasiveness of the actual applicator pad. It doesn't take much work. This combination melts away suntan lotion, grease and grime and body oils and everything in between. It works extremely well. Wipe off the excess and you're finished. Next up is the vegan leather conditioning sealant. Now, I've been on the internet for over 15 years. I've made hundreds of videos. I have a lot of emails and phone calls, and some of you right now, you're taking your pitchfork and you're coming to my door and you're saying, you cannot condition pleather. You know, blasphemy, off with his head. Well, here's the deal, is that material needs protection too, believe it or not. There's this thing called abrasion. As you're getting in and out of your vehicle, especially if you wear jeans, that's abrasive. This helps protect against that. Plus, it does actually make the pleather, or the SofTex in this case, it makes it feel a little bit nicer. It adds a real nice smooth feel. It's real silky. And we formulated this specifically for this type of material to be beneficial. So sometimes you just have to trust the name on the bottle. Anyway, it works extremely well. Remember I mentioned the blue side of the applicator pad? That's how you apply the conditioning sealant. Apply a quarter-sized dollop or so, and if the vehicle has perforated synthetic leather, then it's a good idea to spread it out on the applicator first. That way you don't clog the pores. This particular Toyota does not have perforated sections. So after applying it to the applicator pad, I just put on a real thin coat. It goes on smooth, a little bit goes a long way, and it smells wonderful. These two products in your vehicle, it's going to make it smell just, I can't even describe it. It's like being in a luxury condo, or it's a wonderful smell. It's delectable. After you apply a thin uniform coat, take a towel and buff off any excess. Remember that synthetic leather, SofTex in this particular case, it's not really that porous like traditional leather. So you do want to take a towel and buff off the excess. It's really important that the towels you use are of high quality. I mentioned this for traditional leather care videos. If you use inexpensive towels that are better suited for cleaning bathrooms than car seats, what can happen potentially is that the towel will bleed the color of the actual towel. And yes, you can have dye transfer on synthetic leather upholstery like this SofTex. It's a nightmare to clean, and oftentimes, depending on the color, especially if it's a red towel, it'll permanently stain the seats, especially the cloth bolsters that I told you about earlier, the cloth trim that's mixed with the SofTex on this Toyota. But hey, don't stop at the seat. These products work exceptionally well on all other pleather or plastic or rubber or vinyl parts of the same vehicle. I love using the vegan leather cleaner on the door panels. You know, oftentimes when you're driving the vehicle, you got your arm there on the armrest on the door panel, and it gets greasy and grimy. And like I mentioned, if you're in a southern state and you got suntan lotion and, you know, it just adds this white chalkiness, well, this takes care of all of that. And you can either spray it directly on the material, or if you want to avoid overspray, you can spray it directly on a towel. Either one works. It's totally up to you. And then my favorite, and this is arguably the dirtiest part of the vehicle, is the steering wheel. Why is it the dirtiest part? Well, think about it. Most people are driving around their cars, they're eating hot dogs and hamburgers, and they got skin lotion on their hands, especially if they're a female. And this steering wheel, well, it really absorbs a lot of this. Now, I'm not sure if the steering wheel on this particular Toyota, if it's actual genuine leather. Oftentimes, that's the case with a lot of vehicles. They actually do put genuine leather. Well, these products are safe on real leather as well. No issues. Similar application to cleaning the seats, except for this instance, I'm going to spray it directly on the applicator pad to avoid overspray. I don't really want to get a cleaner on any kind of clear plastic, and that's not just for a McKee's 37 product, that's for any product. Clear plastics, they're kind of finicky, and modern cars have these really fancy, like 12.3-inch digital displays. The last thing that I want to do is cause some damage and have to pay to replace that. They are not cheap. This is not your mama's 95 Chevrolet Malibu. This is a modern Japanese family sedan, And even a vehicle like this, parts get really expensive, so spray it directly on the applicator pad. And then, again, let the cleaner and the abrasiveness of the applicator do the work for you. There's no need to get in there really aggressively and scrub. Just take your time, be really gentle, but also be thorough. The steering wheel, besides being the dirtiest part of the vehicle, one of the reasons you want to clean it as well is because of sanitary issues. There's a lot of mystery viruses and plagues going around, and you want to get nice and clean, so when you're eating the aforementioned hot dogs or hamburgers and your hands are touching the food, at least you can have somewhat assurance that you're touching a clean steering wheel. Anyway, after you clean it, take a microfiber towel, wipe off the excess, and what you'll notice right away is a steering wheel that has this cool tactile touch to it. It's very smooth, it's very soft, it's very supple, it's not greasy, it's not slippery, it's not grabby, it's not dry. It feels incredible. Now, I don't recommend using the conditioner on the steering wheel unless the vehicle is much older. In that case, it will be more porous and it'll absorb the conditioner. Otherwise, I don't really like applying anything on steering wheels unless it's an older vehicle. But yeah, after that, it's simple to maintain. So your full detailing routine for the vehicle that you own with the synthetic leather upholstery is going to be the vegan leather cleaner and the vegan leather conditioning sealant. And then to maintain it, you'll use the vegan leather 3-in-1. This is a combination of both. It's an all-in-one cleaner, conditioner, and protectant. It's designed for light cleaning, and it's going to give it that nice smooth feel, great fragrance as well, and it's just a great way to maintain the vehicle after you spend the time cleaning it. Hey, if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments box below. I respond to them personally. Like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and most importantly, shop at McKees37.com. Our YouTube channel is 100% supported and funded by our website. There's a lot of places to buy our products, and we're grateful for all the customers we have. But I got to tell you, if you're in the States and you want to get direct service from me personally, McKees37.com. Take care, and God bless.